I love this countdown thing, it's fantastic.
Set to make his way to the ring, presenting J. Six-bedroom croissant Swingler.
I rate this a lot. This is good entrance music.
Not what I expected though.
No, certainly not.
I expected higher energy.
Yeah.
Do you know who this reminds me of? When you came out. Sure.
Interesting.
That's exactly how you came out of your fight.
Do you think subconsciously you had something in your mind?
Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Look at him drinking it in.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You've got to love this guy because he is a really nice guy outside the ring as well. Lovely way about it.
Nah, I love the guy. Do you know who his idol is? Mr. Robbie Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
A close friend of yours.
And now, set to make his way to the ring, presenting the beast from the east and his son, Gil.
That's a good name.
I like the leopard print.
Prince Nassim Hamed, shades there. Shades of the great man.
Look at those arms. He's not quite got the McGregor down, but he's close, isn't he?
He's going for it.
He's a real personality, this lad.
You see his friends there. Oh, the supreme. This guy didn't quite get the hood the first time, but this energy is incredible. Joe is getting as excited as I believe Anis.
Let's have it, Addison!
Oh, he's a man on a mission, this lad.
Vidal Riley steps up.
And his son Gabe looks serious.
You can tell Vidal has opened plenty of ropes for plenty of fighters. Gets them nice and wide, make sure they can step through. Hadoken as he steps in. Look at him
Just gave
play.
you the nod there, I like that.
Look how playful he is. So playful.
I know.
Jay looks a bit more serious.
From the Manchester Arena, Manchester. Upload events in association with Maverick Media and OP Talent brings you 4 2-minute rounds of boxing. First we introduce the blue corner. At 23 years of age, he weighed in at 172 pounds even. He fights out of Birmingham, England, presenting J. Six-bedroom croissant Swingler.
I'm appreciating that. He almost feels like he's at home now.
And across the ring in the red corner, at 22 years of age, he weighed officially at 174 pounds even. He hails from Saudi Arabia, but fights out of Bath, England, presenting the beast from the east and Eastern Gil.
That is a good welcome there, but mixed with booze.
A little bit of a thumbs up from Jay there.
Gino Piccinino.
Do you see the words being exchanged between these two
Jay
across the
looked
ring?
at Annie and he said, he just shook his head as if like, not good for you this, mate. So I'm feeling like this is definitely going to be a really serious fight.
Vidal, though, did say the booze make his fighters stronger. He seems to be able to harness that negative
Vidal's
energy.
instilling that belief in his fighters. I don't know how true it is, but if your coach believes it, then you're going to believe it, innit?
I can't wait for this one. These two boys literally despise each other.
For those of you who've tuned in for Joe tonight, Joe literally looks like an enchanted child on Christmas Day.
Really?
Looking
You're loving
at this.
it.
Yeah, his eyes are wide.
There we go.
There you go. Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful from Anis on Gib. The two trainers shake hands as the referee takes them through what's going to happen.
Little swallow there from Jay. I feel like Gibbo, his previous fight might come in handy tonight, you know what I mean?
Jay's
with being comfortable in there. Not even about being a better boxer.
Here we go. Oi! Early tactics.
Interesting movement. And Gibbo doing what Gibbo does and coming straight ahead. Jay getting his hands up. Using head movement. Good body shot from Gibbo. Oh, a right hook that just misses from Jay Swingler and he moves off. And he's got to keep moving here. He's got to get them hands up. Gibbo is just relentless. He's like a rash that won't go away.
You hear Vidal Riley there shouting from the side of the ring, take your time, brother.
Jay looking quite composed though. He doesn't look shook like a lot of people are when they get in there with Gibbo.
Certainly not.
Gibbo asking, where is it? Where is it? And he corners him, and he's trying to bully Jay Swingler here. Jay moves off, and he tries to answer, but he misses.
When you don't land those punches, that must also have a mental effect on you.
It sucks the wind out of you.
Yeah.
Gibbo's just so comfortable in there, and Jay hit big time, and he's clipped with the right hook.
Jay needs to do something here.
He needs to change this fight up because it's only going one way. It's just non-stop pressure from Gibbo. It's the same old story, and I said it would be like this, but Jay hasn't got an answer for it right now. Gibbo, relentless body shots.
Jay just pushing him off himself there. Not quite sure how to deal with the relentless nature of Gib.
There needs to be answers. He needs to jab. He needs to actually be more aggressive himself, because Gibbo's having it all his own way here.
I'm literally seeing shades of young Weller versus KSI here. It's Jay's just holding his hands on his head, allowing Gibbo to just unleash at him.
He needs to throw a punch, doesn't he?
And there's there's a little bit of blood coming out of the mouth of Gibbo. Jay swung and he missed, and his heart is going here. I can see him fading in front of her, and he's just struggling. Gibbo relentless, and that's an end of a horrible first round for Jay Swingler, and Gibbo pounds his chest, and he knows he's won that round.
I was going to say, like, what is he powered on? Because he just did not stop. Normally, throughout these whole other fights, we're seeing the intensity go down, but Gibbo, unstoppable, it seems.
The bell couldn't come soon enough, though, in a contrast to Jay Swingler, of course, who's now in an absolute shower of mist.
I just heard Jay there say sorry to his trainer.
Right.
He knows he didn't follow the game plan.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to follow the game plan with someone like Gibbo. I mean, because Gibbo, I don't think there's a lot of technical ability, but it's that mindset that he's got that is unstoppable.
Yeah.
You can see, even there, he's eager. He's eager to get up.
You have to kill this kid to stop him. He's a nightmare. I know that nickname was given to KSI, but Gibbo was a nightmare.
It is no coincidence that both these nightmares are coached by the same man.
Well, we're looking for. Would this be
Signs.
2 fights that Vidal Riley's going on with a win on his
What's
team?
that as a percentage? 100.
Jay comes out and he knows he has to change the direction of this fight, and he has to get his attack off, and he does so. Gibbo gets under the punches. Slipped it there, Gib.
Cleverly as well. You can tell he's been working on that movement since the last fight. He looks much more self-assured out there.
Oh, and it's a good roll by Jay, but couldn't make him pay for that.
Wasn't effective in any way, apart from dodging, was it?
Body shots by Gibbo, and he's just going to work again. It's more of the same in round 2 so far. Jay needs to answer. Misses with a jab, and Gibbo with the hooks. Body shot by Jay Swingler. Oh, and he's out. That was a big punch by Gibbo, and Jay is in trouble. Jay Swingler covering up here. Oh, but he hits him back with a right hook, and this is a slower knockout.
These two fighters are absolutely going at it here.
We knew they would.
Relentless, his trainer shouts from the side at Gibbo.
Left jab by Gibbo.
Jay spits on the canvas.
Oh, it's his gum shield. He's falling out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gibbs' trainer just shouting relentless.
Saying relentless. He can't keep that pace up. Keep going.
Can you imagine that being in your ear? Imagine that guy in your corner.
Honestly, mate, I think with Vidal behind me, I could probably take over the world.
Yeah.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
Look at him.
So he's saying, but Jay Swingler does look like he wants it, and he's good, and it's a right hook from hell from Jay Swingler, but Gibbo just keeps going. How is he still going after that? Oh, and it's a big right hook from Gibbo. This is amazing.
These two just exchanging blows here. It's incredible fighting.
And that is a standing count for Jay Swingler, but I tell you what, he showed a lot there.
I can't believe what we're seeing.
He showed a lot.
To be able to take those punches and be able to punch back, that's incredible skill.
Both lads showed a lot there.
One of the hardest skills in boxing is to counter. right?
Yeah.
Because you're on the back foot. You have to find a way out. He's found a way out a number of times here. This coach missed his face right up.
Just a thing. This is what KSI trains with, by the way.
Yeah.
Pressure, non-stop,
Constant.
from Gibbo. Jay Swingler answered well there, but he took a lot of shots at the end, and Gibbo comes right ahead once again. Jesus. And it's a good, oh my God! Jay Swingler's got Gibbo rocked! Gibbo is rocked!
2 serious missiles landed.
I can't believe what we're seeing, Johnny.
Absolutely incredible stuff.
Absolutely nuts! Oh my God!
It could be the first time tonight that the commentary team is brought to their feet by a fight. We are just 2 fights away from KSI versus Logan Paul. But
I don't know if we're allowed to swear. I'm sorry, but that was unbelievable.
It's just so back and forward. You don't know, one second you think one of them's knocked out, the second the other. What is going to happen in this third round?
Tell me you're not getting your money's worth at home for that. To
be able to break up that rhythm of a Nissan Gibb who's just going, and land 2 punches like that towards the end of the round.
Jay Swingler's got balls of steel.
Yes. Bowels of steel.
We knew that he was a glutton for punishment, but this kind of punishment,
he's
and to be able to give something back.
Nah, you've got to respect that.
Unbelievable.
This is amazing.
2 of the commentators of the 3 here, brought to their feet. Joe was about to get a chair, fold it up and whack it over Geordie's head.
Oh, so good.
Fight of the night so far. We called it at the start of the stream.
Incredible
Fight
stuff.
of the night so far.
Right, let's have it, boys.
This is
setting the tone.
Show-stopping
the tone. And Jay Swingler's clearly got a bit more confidence, but Gibbo looks to take that from him with some early pressure. Swingler moves off. Oh, and it's a good left hook. Oh, and that's the movement. He's putting his...
No. Our cameraman also almost took a tumble there.
Security doing well there.
Yeah, great job from security. Beautifully white polo.
Jesus. Swingler taking shots again. Body shot from Gibbo. Swingler in the corner. It feels like a scene from Rocky right now.
Swingler will have been G'd on by the fact that he could land punches at the end of that round, but then his defense just completely went down, and Nissan Gibb was able to land more missiles.
The energy sapped from Jay Swingler here. He's breathing heavy. And that was a good left hook from Gibbo. And he's going, he's working the body, straight left. Gibbo is just battery operated, this lad. It's insane.
Difficult to lock down, isn't he?
Oh! Jay Swingler through the ropes.
Pushed out the ring once.
That was not a knockdown.
That will make for a good photograph for whoever got that.
Boos ringing around the arena.
And Nissan Gibb turns heel.
There we go.
We called it.
Look at the state of Jay Swingler's face.
Absolutely breathless.
Crimson.
Jay Swingler comes straight back out. And a good right hand. But it's answered, and he's going for it. These lads are swinging for the fences, and it's Gibbo and Swingler.
You couldn't tell then who was in the ascendancy, could you?
No.
Just literally shot after shot after shot.
I think I'm going to need a couple of paracetamol after this one, lads.
Incredible stuff. The arena rises to their feet for the first time because of boxing this evening.
Nah, genuinely, this has been amazing.
Unbelievable.
But we need 2 medals for these lads.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Speaking of medals. All right, mate.
Wow.
Incredible stuff there. Joe, your thoughts? We couldn't really tell who was landing more
it
hits.
appears that Swingler gets his success as Anderson Gibb is punching himself. So, well, not punching himself, but while Anderson's also swinging at the same time.
Yeah.
Almost like a counter. I mean, where it's going to go, I can't tell you that, Lawrence.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, it seems more to be in Gibb's corner.
Yeah.
And I only say that because he's managed to keep that energy up. Do you know what I mean? That energy has just been relentless. But his face is also bruised. You can see his eyes come. His left eye is also coming up there. You'll have to excuse Brian there because for just a second, Michael Buffer, a close personal friend of his, came over to say hello.
I mean, when Michael Buffer says something to you, you answer the man.
Yeah.
The legend. Honestly, lads, this night is just getting better and better and better. But I don't know if Jay Swingler will feel that way, but honestly, he's shown so much heart, and I kind of thought he would, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
When you watch his videos, he's a lovely guy.
Full of heart.
It's weird, he wouldn't hit a fly, he's one of the nice people, but he was never going to take this lion down.
That's what's perfect about boxing, though, isn't it? Because it can go for any personality, and this isn't mindless violence.
Yeah.
Touch of the gloves for the final round.
This is
and
round
this is
4.
it. Can Jay Swingler catch Gibbo, or is it going to be a decision win for Gibbo? Because I do feel like he's up on the scorecards right now.
Yeah, definitely. So Jay needs a good final round here.
Big time. Landed the jab from Gibbo. Swingler. Struggling. Good. Straight left. Left hook misses. Right hook misses for Swingler. Tried to answer him there. Body shot, but it's answered with an overhand right from Swingler. More work from the body from Gibbo. And he's pounding that body of Swingler now.
Jay's just swinging wildly to try and get him away from him.
The wild swings of Jay have actually worked, though,
Yeah.
strangely. That's what's gotten him, kept him in the fight, yeah. Ref breaks it up.
Almost butting him away there. Referee telling Gibb off.
I think we're going to have to interview both of these fighters after this. There's no way it can just be one.
Incredible guys. Credit to the both for their cardio as well, because most people wouldn't be able to go 4 2-minute rounds like this, would they?
No way, mate.
Absolutely incredible effort from both of these athletes out there. And they are, I'm calling them athletes now because they look that way, don't they?
Well.
They've both proven themselves in the ring.
How are you seeing this, Joe, so far?
What I'm just seeing is two guys that don't want to give up. Straight up. It's so good to see. Obviously, you hear so many people saying that this ain't a credible event because it's YouTube, but look at the state of them. They're not giving up. They're putting everything they can into it.
TGF, as Jay Swingler is taking body shot, and Eson Gibb is all over him, but he answers with a jab. Jay lands another jab, a 1-2, and then it's an uppercut from Gibbo, another 1-2.
Has Jay just gassed out at this point? It doesn't look like he has much
Jay
left in
is
him.
struggling, and Gibbo piles the pressure on again, and it's all over.
The bell rings out around the arena. I mean, the take there would be that it may be Gibb just about. Vidal Riley, his trainer, is holding him up as we speak. You can see them parading around the ring. He feels like he has the win there. Is he trying to force the referees in some sort of decision, if he even needs to?
I mean, anything they can, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you would have thought, being a boxer himself, he knows all the tricks of the trade, so who knows? Celebrating like you've already won may tempt the judges, but it's good to see how Vidal as well, and Anderson over here now. Look at
the sportsmanship.
To respect one another. It is just so good to see. That is what you want.
That relief when you finish the fight must be incredible.
Oh, 100%. You've both laid it all on the line. You've both done your bit, and there is a simultaneous respect.
Mutual appreciation, isn't it? Yeah. And it's incredible shows here. We will, by the way, be hearing True Geordie interview both fighters immediately after this. I repeat, both fighters, because both of them have merited an interview. That's not to say that anyone in the previous fight hasn't.
No, but let's be honest, this was an unbelievable display of courage from both men.
I'll remind you, we're into the final 3 fights. This is just one
Next
more
up,
fight between.
It's Jake Paul versus Comedy Shorts Gamer.
Absolutely
it's
incredible.
Getting serious.
Now the ring walks are going to be over the top. This is going to be another level.
Wow.
But I think we have just seen the whole arena taken up another level,
Everyone's
haven't we,
on their feet,
Everyone's
on their feet.
Absolutely incredible. Both trainers now
we
just...
haven't got any medals, unfortunately. They haven't given me another
Give him
medal
this.
for the boy.
Just give him a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
Flick it at him. No medals is what we're looking for.
Well,
if anyone deserved a medal, it's these two.
Yeah, 100%.
Jesus.
You can see both trainers, though, as they are unlacing the gloves, just encouraging them. You did very well in there. Both of them stood on their feet. There was no standing count. There was no knockout. They've both represented themselves well, haven't they?
Yeah, 100%. None of them, winner or loser, none of them can walk away feeling like, I didn't do what I could.
No.
You know, they left it all in there, and that's just what you want to see more than anything.
Win or lose, you can't have any regrets after
100%.
a fight like that.
100%, man.
Absolutely incredible work from both of these fighters tonight. We're starting to see the big YouTube stars line up around the edge of the ring now. Yeah, I'm looking at some big faces.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, 4 rounds, and we go to your decision. Our referee scores about 40-35, declaring your winner. In the red corner, the beast from the east, and he's
The two fighters embrace probably the best show we've seen so far, isn't it fair to say, True Geordie?
I called it. I said this must be the fight, and it didn't disappoint, did it, lads?
Yeah.
100%, man.
The ultimate way to build up an arena before it's brother versus brother, and then again, brother versus brother. Absolutely incredible work by both sets of fighters and trainers here tonight. Both of them now sort of arguing that they deserved a few more points here and there. You can see the competitive spirit between the two. Both fighters are going to be standing shoulder to shoulder here, as it is True Geordie by the side of the ring. Jay Swingler gets out. His expectant girlfriend there, anticipating an embrace from him, but no.
Here we go.
We're going to interview both fighters together because that was amazing, lads. I knew it was going to deliver. How do you feel? I mean, you've just won that, but the areas were amazing.
So this is what I got to say. I got nothing but respect for Jay Swingler. He's hard as nails. He took some bangs. I took some bangs. But like I said, nothing but respect for this guy. But on another note, Joe Weller, what's up, bitch? Me and you on the next event. Me versus you.
Wow.
Getting you, impossible.
Well.
Me versus you on the next event. Well, guess what, Addison Gibb? It's on! It's on!
All right, I want to have a little word with Jay here. Jay, you clearly put your heart and soul into that training camp. How do you feel, mate? I know you lost, but you did amazing.
Literally, this experience means like more than winning to me. I don't care if I win or lose. I took part in one of the biggest online events, and I took some bangs. I didn't go down. I felt like at one point I was gone, but I took my training on board. I've been banged in training.
Is there anyone you want to thank, mate? Because I know a lot of people have.
This guy right here is an absolute legend, and I couldn't have asked for a better trainer, man. Literally, Telford, ABC, anybody who's in the Shropshire area, if you want to become a great boxer, this guy is the guy to hit up, man. Seriously, it's insane.
Wow.
All right, everyone, give a big round of applause for Jay Swingler.
A lot of heart shown there by the young YouTuber who steps away towards his girlfriend. Incredible scenes here in the arena as we build up towards the final two fights. We'll hear more. Yeah, we'll hear more from Joe Weller in just a few minutes. But this is now getting serious. It's over to Julia Hardy, who's ringside.
Hi, welcome back to Ringside with Shannon and with Spencer. My word. That was so much to tell. Like, surely Jay could have just said, "I'm done" on like the first round.
I mean, me and Shannon were talking about this off air. Yeah. Those guys put it all on the line. Remember, these guys are not boxers. They've been doing it for a matter of weeks, maybe a couple of months, and they showed everything there. They went through all the layers, right?
They put it on the line.
They went through showed the heart, the soul, the grit, the determination. You know, and there was some tough times for both of them guys.
They both could have quit. You know what I mean? It was going back and forth. Both guys got hit with big shots. Both guys wanted to win. They showed the heart. This is what this is about. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna develop, like you said earlier. The ripple effect is gonna be unreal.
Is it funny, like, when you watch stuff back like that, where you think about your moments in the ring where you sort of had to, like, push through? Like, when you watch other boxers go through the same thing?
Speaking from my experience, yeah. I remember being in them dark places, and they're hard and they're lonely.
That's right.
And those guys, I saw it all there, and Shannon saw it there. I looked over the other side of the ring. He's sitting there smiling. I know what he's smiling at, because we've been there, right?
That's right, Chad. It was amazing. Guys were brawling. And you know what? Sometimes people just want to see a brawl.
Yeah.
Let's go, champ.
I think, like, you've had, like, this really kind of old school, like, Victorian pugilist stance. You know, when you see, like, the boxers who had, like you know, the pants up to their nipples kind of thing, like that.
The guy come out, didn't he? The guy come out the corner and he started non-stop throwing punches. He thought he was going to stop his opponent. Yeah. And they just kept going.
And even with heavy knocks, he was coming back with some really hard hits.
And I think the crowd loved that. It drew the crowd in. It drew us in as boxing fans. And yeah, they put it all on the line. I just can't commend both of them. There's no winners and losers there.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Everyone's a champ.
And everyone's enjoying themselves. That's what it's all about. It's all about entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And everyone's having a good time. Punches are being thrown.
Yeah.
They're going for the knockout. It's great. Let's go, champ.
Amazing. Wow. We are nearly at our 2 big matches, but before we head off to see Jake versus Deji, we've got a rather special guest here. We're going to chuck it over to the ring and to Buddy. Who's it going to be?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you inside the ring one of the UK's leading grime artists. He released his debut album mixtape, Swagger Man, in 2010. He's single, Facing Time, topped the charts at number 6. King of the North at number 4. Walk With Me at number 2. His latest album, Be Inspired, peaked the charts at number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting inside the ring, make some noise for the UK's leading grime artist, Bugsy Malone!
Killer be kill. Savage. Killer be kill. Savage. Killer be kill. Savages. Killer be kill. They know that we savages, know that we go for them. We never go for color. We can fuck. No, she want it. She want it. She's sitting down with the camera. Down with the camera. Don't you know we don't play? 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 No fourth court for my section. No, I'm not going with my own clip. You know I'm not diamonds in my ring. I'm not gonna be nigga that can move right. I gotta back this with a man scream. Wanna drink from my table to play. That, she's shaking. That's good for swing. Yeah, she's taking over, yeah. Cause she see my face on the ground. What? She did up on my mind. What? Yeah, so many people did not carry on. Me money from Brooklyn. I was mixing the dust with blood. Mixing the dust with blood. The money was good. Oh, the money was good. Money was the only good thing below. The only thing below. Loud. We come on the phone. We never go forward to give up. We take it up. No, lady, she want it. She want it. She take it down with it. Down with it. You know we don't play. You know we don't play. Don't you know we don't play. Don't you know we don't play. I'm afraid she solo. Yeah, I need a song for the road. I'm afraid she's solo. What? Don't name it, pretend no. White toes. Yeah, they go home. I'm right in. I'm right to the phone. She a mother. Like I told you, Lord. You wanna take off your bed? Switch. Drop him. No, he's trying to bite my lip. You know why I like it. You know I like it. No, like it. My play, no for this. All my money was the money they make. And I'm like, we go for